This video will teach you how to turn your fursona design from a flat concept into a finger puppet. The sewing pattern includes 3 basic templates and a free-form creation template, 3 face patterns, 3 tail styles, and 6 ear types. The purchasing link can be found below the video or in the bio. Now, let's start the tutorial. This uses a free-form template from the pattern. Draw the desired pattern and cut it out. Trace the pattern pieces onto the fabric. Marking the center line will make sewing easier. Cut out all fabric pieces according to color. Remember to leave a 5mm seam allowance. Cheek, fur, and ears can be designed on one side only. Cut a slightly larger piece of fabric for the other side. Then, begin sewing along the line using a running stitch. After sewing, trim away the excess edges. Leave as little seam allowance as possible, but leave more where it will be attached to the main body. You can use a tool to help turn the fabric inside out. Fold the ears at the marked points. Securely stitch the base. The ears are now complete. Next, sew the 2 back head pieces together, leaving an opening for turning. Sew the ears onto the back of the head with the tips facing inward and the backs facing down. Next, continue sewing all parts of the front face together. Do not cut the dart. Simply fold the fabric and sew it closed. First, sew the color block pieces in the center of the face. Make small cuts along the curves to ease sewing. Place the fabric right sides together. Sew one side first, then the other. Next, stitch the cheeks and muzzle pieces together. Again, make small cuts to ease the seams. Then, stitch the lower portion of the cheeks. Next, sew the nose and forehead pieces together. Now, stitch the completed cheeks to the upper part of the face. It's recommended to start sewing from the center line. The entire front of the face is now sewn. Then, with the first side facing inward, stitch the cheek fur onto the right side of the fabric. Take out the previously sewn back of the head. Tuck both the ears and cheek fur to the inside. Sew all around the edges, except for the bottom. The entire head is now complete. Next is the body section. Make small cuts to ease the seams. Start sewing from the center line. After sewing the body front and back, begin making the 2 small hands. Join the hand pattern pieces. Skip this step if no color blocking is needed. Then, sew the front and back pieces together. Use the tool to turn both small hands inside out. There are 2 openings on the sewn body. Cut them open. Insert both hands into the respective slits. Make sure to sandwich them between the right sides of the fabric. Sew the hand and body sandwiched together. The hands are now securely attached. Next, proceed to make the tail. Make small cuts along the curved sections. Sew the color block pieces together. Then, sew the 2 tail pieces to the lower sides of the body, one on each side. Then, take out the lining fabric pieces. Sew them along the bottom edge of the body. Next, take out the sewn head. Sew the top edge of the body around the bottom edge of the head. Make sure to align with the center line. Then, sew the edges of the back, tail, and lining together. After sewing, start trimming the edges. Trim it as short as possible for a better result after turning. Turn it inside out through the opening. Push the lining inward and poke the tip out from the turning opening. Place one hand on top of the head. With the other hand, gently push the tip of the lining through. From the outside, pinch the tip of the lining and smooth out the body fabric. While keeping the fabric as smooth as possible, pull the lining tip out, then insert the needle from the top. Out from the center top of the head. Continue by inserting the needle from the top of the head and stitching it to the top of the lining. Repeat this process. Smooth out the fabric once more to ensure it stays flat. Then, insert the needle from the back of the head and bring it out a short distance away. Make sure the needle passes through the innermost lining fabric. Continue stitching all the way around the neck. No need too tight. Finally, tie a knot at the center back. The lining is now securely in place. Now, let's start the fun part, stuffing. Add the stuffing in small amounts at a time to ensure even and full distribution. Start by stuffing the nose area first. Only stuff the head and avoid overstuffing it. While stuffing, adjust the cotton frequently to prevent clumping. Finally, let's sew up the turning opening. Insert the needle from the inside and close it using a ladder stitch. The method is to stitch up and down alternately, like a ladder. Finally, gently pull the thread tight and smooth out the fabric. After tying the knot, pull the needle and thread out from between the fabric layers. The main sewing is complete. Now, let's start shaping the snout. Mark a few symmetrical points along the bridge of the nose. Insert the needle from the center point under the chin. Then, bring the needle out from the outermost marked point. Insert the needle back in a short distance away. Bring the needle out again at the center point under the chin. Insert the needle again from the chin. Bring it out at the second marked point, and repeat the process. Gently pull the thread tight to shape the muzzle. Always check the shape of the nose after tightening the thread. The muzzle is complete. Let's further define the eye sockets. Pass a thread through the fabric on both sides, where the eyepieces will be attached. Repeat the process, then gently pull the thread tight. You can use flat back eyes with a diameter of 6 to 8 millimeters. Attach them using fabric glue, craft glue, or solvent-based adhesive. The bead eyes are now complete. Since the model has a small pattern on its forehead, here we'll directly cut the fabric and glue it on. For better results here, we've chosen to make the eyes out of felt. Glue on the small nose cut from felt. Here, I decided to add some chest fur on a whim. You can refer to this method for inspiration. Looks like it's a bit too short. It is okay. We can adjust it when drawing the fabric pattern pieces. The method is the same as for the ears. The chest fur can be sewn onto the body using a ladder stitch, or simply glued on. The final step is to glue on the eyebrows. The adorable little finger puppet is born. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell.
Bye bye.